welcome back to Exploring Whiskies. I'm Eric.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Adam.
Today we are exploring an exploratory cask from Doc Swinson. This is the Bossa Nova Amburana Finish.
Wow,
bourbon.
that sounds. I mean, you did great. That sounds fantastic.
I mean, it's
There's a lot of big
R's and
different words.
All right, so what do we know? Doc Swinson sources. It's all MGP sourced. They blend. For the most part, they blend between the 21% rye and the 36% rye.
Yep.
They don't really talk about how much they put into each one, but they blend both of those together. This release, which their exploratory cask, I want to say this is like the fourth or fifth exploratory cask that they've done.
Yeah.
Something along those lines. But the Bossa Nova is Brazilian for either a new wave or a new charm, depending on how you, I guess, pronounce it.
It's almost perfect for
I'm sure I'm not pronouncing it right.
New trend.
New trend. Amburana.
How perfect is that for the
It really
fitting
does.
of Amburana finish? Right?
So if you haven't heard, I'm gonna have you there. Amburana
This guy
is
can
a
handle it.
Brazilian, South America oak. And it's different. So I did read, it's a legume tree.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
it is?
Yeah. So it's like this is kind of like that by itself is a little bit different than what white American oak acorn.
Interesting.
Right.
But I never have tasted anything that finishes. I mean, it's so much
Adds
impact.
so much impact.
So much impact for wood.
And
Well, we've had one other one.
of what?
Another similar finish.
The Amburana?
Oh,
Red line.
well,
Yeah.
Red line.
But he's
talking
saying,
about the wood.
but that wood itself is a huge impact. Totally changes a lot of whiskey profiles, and does it fast. So Doc Swinson, again, we source located up in the northwest area. I'm not exactly where are they at exactly. Fernsdale, Washington.
Yeah, I was gonna say Washington.
Just Fern. There's no S. Ferndale, Washington. So they're sourcing from MGP, and they do a lot of finishing, blending. I remember their 13-year being solid.
Oh, that's all their stuff. I'm a huge fanboy.
From Indiana.
From Lawrenceburg, Indiana.
Yeah.
That is a long haul.
That is an unmarked gas tanker truck.
I gotta say, before Penelope, these guys I thought were doing the best finishing of barrels across the,
From MGP.
From MGP. They
Yeah.
were taking MGP and just kicking it
Doing
up.
some magic.
Yeah, and it just being, just trying things differently.
So we got 112.8 proof.
Yes.
Very solid proof. Bills and American Oak Char 4 for at least 5 years. And then they finished it in the Brazilian Amburana wood. That's kind of what they didn't say how long in that one.
Right.
So is it staves or is it they actually making barrels?
They're barrels.
It is a barrel. This one's a barrel. It's a 200-liter barrel.
That I read for sure. It's a barrel.
Okay.
And their wax, you take this and you go,
easy.
and you break it open. Wax
Super simple.
Super simple. Don't make me
Work
look
for
like an
it.
idiot.
The Amburana adds, usually, think of French toast. You're going to get a strong cinnamon a strong vanilla,
Toast Crunch
a
cereal.
strong sugary kind of note coming through.
And that could play different ways.
And it can totally play, depending on what the base whiskey is, it's going to play slightly different directions.
It's like for our son, we made his own cinnamon sugar shaker.
Yeah.
And then he just butters his toast. Like this is exactly what it smells like. Just shaking that.
But for some reason, I get French toast because I get like an eggy note, and I'm not sure why.
You man.
I don't know what that is. Like when you fry toast bread, like when you put it in this, and there's
brown
like
butter. It's all of that. Yeah.
it's craziness, absolute
That's
craziness. That's a lot of cinnamon. Ooh, and there's all the sugars kind of come, but I mean cinnamon is just like cool, and then sweetness, maple syrupy.
Yeah, maple, proof, some barrel notes.
I get the maple on the end. My mouth is just watering like crazy right now.
Oh, craziness.
The second one, see if you get buttercream icing though. See if you get some icing.
I don't smell it.
Now you say that, my aftertaste
I don't want to.
is icing. Like the icing you get in the Pillsbury, like when you make your own cinnamon rolls. That icing.
Toaster strudel. All that stuff.
Ish. I mean, it's there. It's there. I'm not getting it. It's not like, it's not overwhelming from the suggestion.
I could open my mouth and I would drool right now.
Absolutely.
The sweetness,
mouth-watering, sweet.
So many good notes that
Almost a little too sweet.
Yeah.
It's very sweet.
For me, I think I may have said this with the red line that I love French toast, but I love peanut butter with my French toast. Give me some kind of like peanut butter cheesecake.
A little Napoli.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's put some boogers on top. Oh.
No, but like to pair with a dessert, like give me something that's got more of a salty.
Okay.
That's kind of what it's missing. Is there's not an offset. It's so strong on one side of the
French
flavor
toast.
profile.
I love French toast. I get the maple syrup.
Yeah, but you want a little.
I eat mine with a little bit of a scoop of peanut butter on the side, and that little salty sweet just.
What I don't understand is how this would just everybody found it, because everybody's doing it now.
Yeah.
Now you don't have to do it long for the impact. So that's the only good part about all of this is, you could probably leave it in.
Second sip was better than the first.
They also make furniture out of this wood. Furniture.
It's strong.
It's a strong, healthy wood. You wouldn't finish. You wouldn't think about.
It's a very different color. It's darker. It's a much hardier wood.
And cachaça, which you guys know,
It's the Brazilian beer, right?
Brazilian,
not really a beer. But
you've had cocktails with it.
Yeah.
It's not. It doesn't taste like this.
No,
it does not.
So why does it do it to whiskey? Is it the proof? Is it what is it?
I love it. Let's keep it going.
But it's just weird. All right, we've been doing this show for, I don't know, 2-3 years now? 3 years? Whatever it is.
That icing, man.
Yeah.
Didn't exist. 3 months ago. Everybody starts like, holy crap, what's this stuff? And it's all like flying out now. Everybody's got one.
It's a food scientist who's probably discovered.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
But before you
The reason I say it is I know one lives in our neighborhood, and he spent a lot of time in South America. I'm sure he'd love to have him on the show just to get his opinion.
Explain this. Science behind it?
Yes.
Oh, it makes you want to go to the mall, get a Cinnabon.
It is very Cinnabon, very reminiscent of a Cinnabon. There's no question about that.
Before you pay crazy amounts of money though for a finished whiskey in this cask, don't shop around, man.
You know, someone should just start selling the staves of this.
It'll happen, man.
You can buy it's on Amazon. You can buy it's like cubed woods.
It's just sweeter.
Sweeter, yeah. I was gonna say, as you were saying the toasted marshmallow. I was like, not quite, but yeah, kinda.
I get this maple note coming off the top now.
To me, it went super strong vanilla.
I gotta say again, besides next to like toasted finishing and double barreling, nothing has come close to like impacting whiskey so fast and so consistent and so like abrupt. Oh my god, I love it. I love it.
Now, all right, I'm gonna throw a weird one here.
Okay.
I would love to see a Scotch finished in this.
Oh yeah.
Which one would you pick?
Glenmorangie. That's what I would pick. But think about like the orange,
Dr. Bill?
the orange, the honey, like the regular 10, that more citrusy kind of honey note, and then you couldn't do it long though because it's such a delicate whiskey. You couldn't do it too long. Hell, I'd even love to see what a freaking Isla would taste like with that.
Me too.
Think about a big, smoky, meaty Isla.
A really briny, salty.
And then drop in a whole bunch of cinnamon and maple and all those notes. It could be crazy.
It's like the best bagel you ever had in your life. I don't know.
Everything else.
Kinda. That would be really.
Yeah.
It could be.
I want Scotland to start playing around with this. And it's not, to my knowledge, it is not like stupid expensive like Mizunara. It's not that kind of thing. It's not like $5,000 a barrel because you can only harvest it if it's a 200-year-old tree. It's not like that.
Rainforest, it's all over the place.
It's all over, yeah, it is all over the place.
But with regulatory and
Yeah, right.
the earth and stuff.
Well,
How
hopefully
that
as they
plays.
cut one down, they plant 3 more.
Yeah, man, it's just crazy the impact. It's so wild. It's just really wild and interesting. And if you haven't experienced it, you need to.
And that's the thing. And if you don't like, so I know there's people out there where that like a big cinnamon or a big like French toast type note is not what you like. Stay away. Like it's not your jam. If you like cinnamon and mapley and French toasty type notes, go do it.
If you had Cinnamon Toast Crunch
As
in
a
5th
child,
grade and you
growing
love
up,
it since then, you try this.
Well,
and
we
it'll
talked about it.
change
We've
your
talked
life.
about before. We haven't mentioned it, but like the snickerdoodle.
Yeah.
There's a touch of that.
Snickerdoodle cocktail.
Yeah.
There is definitely a touch of that.
I gotta get one that's inexpensive. Hey, you know what? Whatever.
What? So that's the question. I didn't find I didn't actually look it up. You remember how much you spent for that?
It was.
I'm
like
guessing a
60,
buck-ish?
65. No, it was
Really?
It was way under 100.
How? Then we're totally Then we're making your snickerdoodle.
Well, even the red line, because I bought the red line when I was up in,
that was reasonable, right?
Yeah,
Cincinnati.
both
I think I
reasonable.
paid like $65.70 for it.
That was the first bottle I grabbed at Whiskers.
Okay.
I went boop 65, no doubt. I'm doing
Absolutely.
this
All
one.
right. That's cocktailish level.
All of their, I mean, I don't know.
That
All-
13.
not all
I
the-
thought you said the
not
13
all.
The
was.
third, no,
That was
the
expensive.
15 year was.
Or was that what it was?
Yeah,
15?
it was 115 or so. And
Yeah,
they kept going
not
up from
stupid
that.
crazy, but it's expensive. But it's also a 13 or 15-year-old bourbon that
it needs
should
to
be
It needs to be.
expensive.
Finishing whiskey takes. I mean, it's not just like boom, boom, you're done. There's some work involved.
Well, you've got
So
to
I
play
don't mind
around it
spending
too. If you're
money.
finishing it, you're gonna have to. It's
Testing.
is 60 days enough?
Right.
Do I gotta go 90? Do I gotta go 120? Like,
Yeah. But no, I love Doc Swinsies. I think they're, as far as an NDP, they're not going to make their own they're not going to make their own juice.
And they never are, right? Like they don't have any plans in that.
They might change in the future, but like they're doing great things with sourcing. They're whoever's picking their barrels doing a great
Actually,
job.
I wonder if they're the next ones to get bought.
like Penelope did.
Yeah. Now you got an East Coast and a West Coast.
Yeah.
They were
You could just
before,
cover.
man.
Again, if you like any kind of a cinnamon, French toast, vanilla, maple, whatever, this is your jam. Go for it.
And if you haven't had any of the Amburana finishes, we've only had the 2, the red line and this one. If someone has it, friends got it, you're at a restaurant. Like, this is one that we'd be like we said before,
Yeah.
like you can't, it's amazing what that impact does
Yes.
to the juice.
Yep, absolutely.
You have just ask for the smallest pour, just to wet your whistle, and then if you like it, go back. It's amazing what that wood does.
Yeah.
For sure.
Crazy amount of impact.
Yeah, and there's going to be more coming.
Absolutely.
And there's going to be a lot more places, a lot more distilleries playing around with this. Very interesting bottle, delicious bottle. With or without the water, I could go either way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Again, I would like to pair this with a salty cookie or some kind of peanut butter salty
An offset
dessert. Yeah,
of
to
some
offset all the sugar and cinnamon.
Yeah.
That would be very interesting.
Yep.
So,
Good stuff.
well, we're all big fans of Doc Swinson. I think I've got 2 or 3 bottles in my house. I know you've probably got every one that they've ever released at your house.
7 or 8.
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe.
you know.
No, I don't think you can go wrong. These guys, they're really good at picking barrels.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yes.
They've got different finishes.
Right.
This is just the newest craze, and anxious to see what else they come out with, and I'm really anxious to see what other distillers come out with this finish.
Yeah, let's finish.
Well, we hope you enjoyed our review of the Doc Swinson's Exploratory Cask Bossa Nova Amburana Finish.
Yes.
Hell of a bottle,
Hell of a name.
and thank God it didn't cost $100.
Yeah.
It's
No,
very
that's
reasonably,
just amazing.
very reasonably priced, and even like the other one we've done, the red line, it's very similarly priced as well.
Yeah.
So if you're
Good
willing
proof, good
to
everything.
drop $65 on a bottle, do it.
Check it out.
Definitely worth it. So, well, thanks for joining this episode. As always, we'd love the support. Please hit the like button at the bottom of the screen.
And please.
You sure?
Sure. Hit that subscribe button, please. We're really looking to grow the channel. We're looking to add subscribers. We really want to grow and hit 1,000 by the end of the year.
We're growing.
We are growing.
We just want to pick up the pace.
Growing. Please add your comment of what is your favorite Amburana finish? There's a couple. There's about 4 to 5 I can think of. Hey, what is your favorite?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
That'd be fun to hunt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We love the hunt.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks for watching.
See you on the next episode.
Cheers.